Is next. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate, here is Jahmai Jones. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cedric Mullins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And that one yanked just foul. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's got it. The second for 1 to Abreu for the big double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Tate, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. In there, strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Hit hard to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Nick Madrigal comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here it is, the 3-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. The first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Next up is Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1-2.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now. So here's Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Mendick over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is pitch. The center fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Maikel Franco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Zach Collins.
The designated hitter, Zach Collins.
First offering on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Danny.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He's set. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. And he is in there. And now Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anderson.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up.
Get out.
Mancini has room in
No
foul territory.
way.
1 down.
The batter.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Oh, the bunt attempt is missed here. And he won't make it back to third as it's a botched squeeze attempt here as he becomes a very costly out number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Engel at third, Mendick over at second, Madrigal at first, 2 out in the inning. Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now into the box, Elo Jimenez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just a 1. We played 2 full.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
First delivery to him. Pedro Severino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Jumai Jones worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And there's out number 2. So next to bat will be Cedric Mullins as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The first baseman.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Orioles settle for 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. High pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
the right fielder, number 12.
Thursday Night Baseball for you here on the show. Happy to have you along as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the weekend and even into the early part of next week. First delivery to him. Adam Eaton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now to Adam Eaton. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And that misses 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box, Zach Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bounce it to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the end.
just a stupid thing to joke about. But, you can't say something like that because then you say you're going to
So now here is Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. In now, Anthony Santander. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
And stepping in, Michael Franco. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hayes on second, Santander at first with no outs. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. To Abreu for the big double play.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to third. There is Franco. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Number 1.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. First offering on its way. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here comes the 1-2. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 through 4. We're tied at 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jumai Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jumai Jones.
First pitch on the way. To third. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 31.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cedric Mullins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him below the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in next, Anthony Santander. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Cody Hoyer answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Mullins on third, Mancini at second, Hayes on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on a Thursday night. Following this, Orioles leave him loaded to the bottom of the 5th, halfway. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch.
Grandal.
The windup and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to hit is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Tanner Scott enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Andrew Vaughn will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Adam.
Stepping in once again is Adam Engel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So now into the box is Danny Mendick. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Michael Franco. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count at 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. He was a double play victim last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The catcher, number 28.
From the stretch, Pedro Severino is next as he finds himself. Four is our score as we play the 6th. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles leave one. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Strike.
Leading up for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes. Inside and low. 2-1.
Count it 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pops this one up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first base.
At the plate now is Jose Abreu, singled in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Emo Jimenez, who's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed. Jones
is there, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. So here is Cedric Mullins, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that, but it's not uncommon.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle as he drives a liner to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that
Now
these
batting,
things even
the
out,
first baseman,
but that was a
Trey
bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. This game's all tied at 4. Travis Lakins gets the call from the pen.
Number 70, Travis Lakins.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Adam Eaton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 delivery. This is in the air out to right. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
the batter.
Stepping up is Adam Engel. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Swing to keep it going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So the next to bat will be Danny Mendick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate. As he asks for time. Yohan Moncada will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Yohan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch. Eaton over at second. Engel is over at first with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Left side, but well fouled. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a double steal try here. Hard hit towards center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2. Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Isaac Matson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as the first pitch to him is a changeup. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back change-ups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Nick Madrigal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Standing in now, Elo Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And he misses with it, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes. Yohan Moncada will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th
now
spot.
Playing third base, number 10.
Evan Marshall is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. It was a walk in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next up, Anthony Santander. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in will be Maikel Franco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now another 2-2. Oh, they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Nature's cleaning crew is what we'll call them. They're on the scene as this one winds down. Thursday. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
The pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
Now that the right
Adam
field.
Eaton digging in
Adam
next.
Eaton.
He's set and the pitch. Fry offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Matt Foster comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63. Matt.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. Couple of walks for him thus far. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Foster, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton. And he makes the catch in the corner. Throw won't get him. Up next, Jumai Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. A man at third with 1 away. Fouled off. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Eaton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Palehose get their 20th home win this year. Cody Hoyer gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind
mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te pero la vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real.